You just killed somebody in self-defense. What can you expect? This video is going to be focused on a couple of things. We're going to get a little gory here right now, but we have to be realistic. You know, I'm an advocate for carrying a gun, carrying a knife, carrying multiple weapons, protecting ourselves, protecting our family, protecting other people in society, and living in a harmonious society, and using your firearm to protect your life. But then again, I want to make sure it's really clear that you understand what happens in the aftermath if you use your firearm. It is the last resort. I'm going to say that a number of times in this video. I want to read this before we get into the video. I got some notes here, okay? You can be charged with murder if you kill somebody in self-defense. Don't forget that. I'm going to say it again. You can be charged with murder if you kill somebody in self-defense. You killed someone, right? That person is dead. The reason could be first-degree murder, second-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, or self-defense, which hopefully is the case. In each case, the other person is dead, and you got blood and guts and all this, a whole mess where a crime scene is about to take place, and the police are coming in with their guns at your head, and you're about to be handcuffed, and you're about to go through a nightmare. Your life is going to change on a dime. And I tell you right now, some prosecutors or cops will not believe you. Let's talk about what you can expect if you kill somebody in self-defense. I'm going into a zone that no one's gone before, but this is important, and I'm going to keep saying it. Your firearm or any weapon is your last choice. Let's talk about it. Welcome to weaponseducation.com. Please subscribe, please tell a friend. This is a deep subject. Let's talk about it. There are hundreds of different types of crimes in which we can be a victim of. In this video, I want to discuss what you can expect to happen to you if you were to defend your life and actually use your Glock 30, for instance, and shoot someone and kill them. What can you expect? First of all, I want to start the video off with this. The gun is your absolute last resort, or any weapon for that matter. There's so many different scenarios. Bank robberies where you're a witness of and you have a gun, you're at an ATM, you're carjacking, all these different types of home invasions, all these different types of scenarios where you can legally protect your life and kill the bad guy, which you know I'm an advocate of, not killing people, but I'm an advocate of carrying your gun and being a total pro and training with your gun and protecting society and living in a harmonious society. But what happens if you really have to engage? What can you expect in the aftermath? I'm telling you, this is a deep subject. I haven't really seen anything on the internet, so let's get into it. First of all, it's not going to be good. And what you want to do is, no matter what, keep remembering this in your mind. Your gun, your weapon, no matter what it is, this happens to be a Glock 30, like I said, is your last resort. Let me just put this story in your mind. For instance, just for instance, you're at a gas station, you're getting gas. You see a van over there with some people in it, hoodlums, rummies. My dad, cop, he calls them rummies, okay? These rummies come up to you, one of them comes up to you and says, I want your wallet. He has no weapon on him. I want your wallet, you're pumping your gas. What do? Do you just blow his head off? Now, you avoid every type of situation that's bad and you run away from danger. I've been saying that from day one. I'm an advocate against violence. Your gun is your last resort. Okay? Now, I always say this. You have from a level from 10 to 0 as far as when to finally engage. And 0 is like blast off, literally blast and shoot the person dead. And you better know in your mind for different scenarios, if you're carrying a gun, you better know exactly what you're going to do in different scenarios. Practice it out in your mind. Because your adrenaline's going to be flying. All right, now the guy walks up to you at the gas station, he asks you for your wallet, he has no weapon, and you say, well, no, I don't have my wallet's not here, whatever. And you see over there in the van, like I said, a bunch of rummies. What do? Well, I would try to get out of the situation as fast as possible. I want to run away from danger, call 911, they got the canine dogs, they got the helicopters with these huge spotlights, they can corner off the whole entire 2 square miles of all the roads accessing this gas station I'm at, or wherever you're at, no matter where you're at. You want to run away from danger if at all possible. Okay, now, the guy walks away and he comes back, and now all of a sudden he pulls a knife. He's 20 feet away. Now what do? He's 20 feet away. I say run. I'm not going to pull my gun and just start shooting at him because I don't want to deal with the aftermath I'm about to tell you about. Run. Keep your cell phone with you when you're pumping your gas, by the way. Don't leave it in the car. Or keep your cell phone with you at all times. Let's not get off track. We're talking about the aftermath of shooting someone dead. It's not, your life is going to change on a dime. All right, now the guy comes at you with a knife, and we all talk on the channel. We all talk like, oh, you know, where if someone comes at me, I'm just going to shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. This is the first video I think I've seen on the internet that's actually going to tell you, you better be careful, because unless it is a last-ditch effort to save your life, the state attorney, the DA, is going to try to put you in jail. That's what they get paid to do. Now, I say run away. Guy's coming at you with a knife, you start running. You know you got your gun in the back of your mind. This is just a scenario. You know you got your gun. And then all of a sudden, you're 100 yards away, you're out of surveillance from the gas station. So it's not on video no more. Now it's your word against the dead guy. And he's just coming at you and he outruns you and you trip and fall and he's ready to stab you. Yeah, you got to use your gun to protect your life and kill him. All right, now you just killed him. His head is blasted all over the place. Think about the gore. I'm sorry to be this like this, but think about his whole head being blasted off. You probably shot him 3-4 times. You won't remember. It's going to happen so fast. Your adrenaline is going to go flying out of your body so fast that you're most likely going to vomit. It's very possible. Now you got a dead guy. Maybe there's witnesses, maybe there's not. Who knows? Hopefully for your sake, because you legitimately defended your life, that there's witnesses. Or maybe it's on video. Hopefully, for your sake, it's on video. So you can easily just tell the DA, hey, you see, the guy came at me. I tried running away. Always try running away. Unlike some case I know called the Zimmerman case, in which he got out of his vehicle and walked and followed someone. Imagine if 100 million people, law-abiding gun owners in America tonight, got their gun out and started following someone suspicious. I'm not going there. This video is not about that. This is all about what to do in the aftermath of killing somebody. Now, you get a murder scene. You just killed a guy because he just attempted to stab you. You blew his head off. You shot him 3 or 4 times with a 45 cal hollow point. I know you guys have the most nasty rounds out there. So do I. This guy's blown to pieces. He's all over the place. First of all, you get the van with his buddies. You think they want to target you over the next couple of months as because you just killed their buddy? You got that problem. That's problem one. There's multiple problems. First thing is the police are going to come in, and they're probably going to come in with something like this. Like a 5.56 pointed at your head, like a whole entire SWAT team. Be ready for it. The police don't know who you are. It's not their fault. They get a call, murder, guns, shooting. They get a call, they come in with everything. Helicopters, police cars, SWAT teams, everything. You're going to get cuffed, you're going to get stuffed, you're going to get fingerprinted, they're going to figure out who you are. Even though you're in the right, be expecting a nightmare. Your life is going to change as you know it. First thing that's going to happen is they're going to ask you to talk. Please tell us what happened. You're going to be in shock. Like I said, you probably vomited already, possibly. My best friend's a general in the military. He tells me what happens to people when they actually kill someone. Even though their life is in danger and they actually kill someone, it whacks out your brain evidently. We never want to go there. Run away from danger. Okay, now the police are going to ask you to talk. Here's my recommendation. Let me read you the Fifth Amendment. This is the first 24 to 48 hours. The Fifth Amendment, portion of it. No person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself. What you want to do is, in this case, you want to say, law enforcement, I'm willing to comply with your investigation. I'm willing to assist you with your investigation. That's it. That's it. Until you have an attorney. Now keep in mind, hopefully you've got attorneys in your cell phone, like a couple of them, which I doubt most people do. Or otherwise you're going to be in jail and you're going to be looking through the yellow pages or who knows what. I've never been in this situation. Throw in your comments, experts, police officers, throw in your comments. What happens to people who get law-abiding citizens who defend their life the first 24 to 48 hours? Most likely, you better have an attorney to call. I say, be quiet, call an attorney, let him speak for you, and just say, I'm willing to assist you in this situation, but I'm too traumatized right now to make a statement. Don't go blabbering on. You're just going to change the whole story because you're going to be in shock. Now you're going to have a problem with civil lawsuits, depending on the state you live in and the stand your ground law and this, that, and the other. I'm aware of all the different laws. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw my petition down below because I'm so adamant about the stand your ground law not changing, not only in Florida, which it's possibly can be changed, but across the whole nation. The stand your ground law allows you to do just exactly what I just said. You know, in that situation. Someone comes at you with a knife, you can shoot them, tell your story, and get off. But without the stand your ground law, you got some problems. And it's about to be changed possibly. Please sign my petition below. It's all about the Zimmerman case and that whole mess. Let's not go there. All right, now what's going to happen is you're going to have a coroner coming at the scene. You're going to have blood splattered all over the place. First thing you want to do is get your gun and put it as far away from you as possible and stand there like this and tell the police you're the good guy. Because they don't know. They're coming in just hearing about a murder. They have to protect their lives. I don't blame them. So you throw your gun as far away as possible. I'm the good guy. Get on your knees and stand like this with your hands above your head. You're harmless. He's dead. He's blown apart. You get the coroner that's going to come in, probably the media. Now lawyers are going to be appointed immediately. Hopefully you have some cash to get an attorney to defend yourself, or maybe you have to get a public attorney. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to try to scare nobody not to defend your life. I'm trying to come out on a limb here and say this is what you might expect. This is probably what you will expect. A nightmare if you have to defend your life. I want you to defend your life and protect others and use deadly force against deadly force, but unfortunately, the legal system is a mess, and we could really get in trouble if we don't do things correctly. And if you blabber when the police come, even though you're in 100% right to defend your life, you could twist things up and ruin your case. Life is going to be over as you know it, whether you like it or not, if you kill somebody. I mean, either mentally in your mind, or your job is going to be affected, your name is going to be plastered in the newspaper. It's not going to be good. Your gun is your last resort. I want to keep saying that. That's it. Gosh, that's it. I don't want to go on too long. Your gun is your last resort. Throw in your comments. This is part 1 of part 2, because we talk about guns all the time, and we talk about carrying guns, but what happens if we really have to use them and protect our lives? From all the comments in this video, I will then do a part 2. I'm not an expert. This is my opinion. This is my life experience growing up from law enforcement and friends in the military and high ranks. They just basically say run away from danger. And then if you do have to use deadly force, be ready for the ramifications and the legal problems. All right, let's leave this heavy subject right there where it's at. Tom checking out, weaponseducation.com. Thank you.